This is the Mississippi River. That's a truck. That's the Mississippi River.
Do you hear this music? This is so creepy. Are we gonna die here?
You gotta tell me when to do it. Am I doing it now?
We are Michelle, Phillip, Bean, and Hops, and together we are playing Hooky from Teaching. Come along on our adventures. This is going to be interesting. We'll see what happens.
Interstate 10 still?
Yep, we're still on 10.
So we're on Interstate 10, and this is one of the things that we were looking forward to from last time, is that a ton of this road, I don't know if you can see very well, is just over the super long bayou, I think. And we remember this from last time, about how cool it was that they just utilized this area and also preserved the bayou underneath. So that's really, really cool. But yeah, we're going by this massive bayou area. This is the Mississippi River. That's a truck. That's the Mississippi River. And that is Baton Rouge. We're stuck on a bridge in traffic.
Which is way more bouncy than you'd think.
Yeah, it's a little unnerving.
Yeah. And our lane only is the one that is like very standstill. Hazard ahead. I'll be able to see it from there though. So like, look over here.
So this is the road. How bumpy it is. Don't know what's happening in Louisiana, but here we are.
So everyone talks about how highway or Interstate 10 or whatever it is like full of potholes and it's terrible. But we haven't seen that many potholes. We hit one really bad dip a while ago, but it's just the sections. So like every, I don't know, probably 20 feet, there's a new slab of concrete. So it's just like, you're just up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down.
All the little lines. Line, line, line.
And if you're in the car, it's probably not that bad. But pulling something that is like countering you, but like behind, it's just so awful. And thankfully it hasn't been the entire drive. But the last like, I don't know, 25 minutes or so has just been nothing but this. And it is exhausting.
The cats don't love it much either. Hops can tolerate it, but Bean, yep, there we go. Bean starts yelling every once in a while.
It's annoying.
But we are almost to New Orleans.
Welcome to New Orleans. This stopover, we are doing some pretty incredible stuff. So we have just a ton of stuff planned already. We're actually going to one of those events right now. So yeah, buckle up and hope you guys enjoy this week's video. Should be a lot of fun. So we're staying at the Bayou Segnet State Park. And this state park was actually incredibly difficult to find like the entrance to. So if you're on Google Maps, sorry I'm so dark right now. If you're on Google Maps, maybe do a little planning, or like Apple Maps, maybe do a little planning ahead of time, because it took us to the wrong entrance that was gated off, and then we had to, on the fly, kind of figure out where to go. We figured it out, but yeah, it was a little more confusing than it should have been. But right now, we are doing something that we haven't done on this entire trip, and Michelle is here to tell you exactly what it is that we're doing.
What are we doing? Oh, today?
Yeah.
Okay, so we are going on this, I don't know how to say it, the Steamboat. It looks like Natchez, but I feel like it might not be, because it's not spelled like how I think Natchez like on the Yakima Reservation would be, or near it, would be spelled. But so we're going to the Steamboat Tour, and we're doing a lunch tour. And it said it's a harbor tour, but I'm confused by that because it's on a river. So I guess we'll find out.
Cool. All right, let's get on the road. Okay, so we are here at the Steamboat. We're actually here at the parking spot for the Steamboat. And do you hear this music? This is so creepy. Are we gonna die here? I'm so confused.
When Katrina hit back in August of 05, lightning struck some tank cars that were parked back behind the ships coming up. These big gray ships here, these are military supply ships. They're part of the Ready Reserve Fleet. The government has about 40 of these big ships around the country. They keep some here in the south, some over on the west coast, some over on the east coast. They're called railroad ships. Good big ramps on the...
Hey, I got the jazz and all my dreams. Now when I'm in trouble, I'm in fix. He's the guy that gets me fixed. Hello, Central, give me Dr. Jazz.
Okay, so that Steamboat Tour was excellent. Definitely recommend. If you're going to do it, start on the left side, thank us later. So now we're going to Bourbon Street. Let's check it out. All right, what are we doing?
We're just walking to Bourbon Street and walking around the French Quarter, and we, like, the ultimate destination I think is Bourbon Street, but like this is definitely not the most direct route, so we're just kind of seeing what's cute.
Yeah. Made it to Bourbon Street. All right, where are we going?
I don't even know.
I think this is an armadillo. That's totally an armadillo. I actually got it on camera. What the heck?
So it is Sunday, what is it? Sunday?
27th.
It is Sunday, March 27th, and we're back down in New Orleans, and we are checking out the Garden District today. This is not really even something we knew existed until we were doing one of our searches for cool things to do, and then this popped up. So essentially, we're just gonna walk around and look at cool houses, because there's some pretty gorgeous, giant houses. So
Yeah.
that's our plan.
So this house is the house where Benjamin Button was filmed. Pretty crazy. All the houses on the street are crazy. Okay, so this is an example of one of 5 houses on the street. It looked like, obviously it's very tall, but it doesn't look anything crazy, except for that's how far back they go. Like, these are huge houses. Look at that. All the way back. You can kind of start seeing it peeking around. There's a building all the way back there too. Crazy.
So we're in the Garden District of New Orleans, where we've just been wandering. We've had no plan. We saw on a map that the F. Scott Fitzgerald house was around here, so that was the only one that we were like, let's go there. Other than that, we were just kind of wandering wherever houses look cool. We don't honestly know where our car is, but we did drop a pin so we can figure it out later if we don't randomly happen upon it. But yeah, so far this is super cool. Like, just amazing houses. And from a lot of the really historic ones or that have been on the register, they have little plaques that tells you about them, like the history of them. Some even like when they were most recently owned. So there was one a couple streets down that had been purchased, had kind of fallen apart, especially, I mean, I would imagine it's very hard to keep these up over time. But it had kind of fallen apart, was in disrepair, but it had been purchased in 2016 and been totally renovated again. So one thing we also noticed about a lot of them is that a lot of these houses between the 30s and the 50s were divided up into apartments.
Okay, well, that is going to do it for our time here in New Orleans. We had a blast. There are a lot of people here in New Orleans, but even though we've kind of turned into not like a whole group of people kind of people, we still had a lot of fun walking down Bourbon Street, going on that Steamboat Tour, and just kind of, yeah, checking out New Orleans. And today, walking around the Garden District, those houses are spectacular, like excellent. So if you're in New Orleans, definitely check those things out. Tonight, we're just gonna kind of relax a little bit. Video goes live here in a couple hours. So yeah, we're making curry. So let's check out that curry before I let you guys go, because Michelle is an excellent chef. Bubbling away. We got some rice over there. What do you have to say for yourself?
This is a new curry recipe that we have, so it's in a package. We usually buy the actual curry mix pre-made, because I don't know how to make it. So this is a new one, so it'll be interesting.
Green curry.
We love green curry. I really, really love green curry, so we make a lot of it.
Cool. All right, close this out.
You gotta tell me when to do it. Am I doing it now? Okay, bye. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week. Like, subscribe, do all the things. Watch previous videos. Watch next week's video. All of it. Goodbye.